What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another Electric Live. And we got two legends in the house of the EUC community. And it doesn't matter whose name I say first because they both hold a lot of weight. We got Mr. Wheelie, Brady, all up in this place. And we got the famous Mr. Cooler Joe.
Yo,
What's going on? Going on, gentlemen? Thank you so much for coming in here and spending your Friday evening with us. And first thing I want to do, I want to thank everyone that's viewing us this Friday. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with us, and we highly appreciate it. And I just want to say something about these guys because, I had a chance to compete, hang out, spend some time with these two gentlemen, and I got my butt kicked all day long, but it was well worth it just to hang out with you guys and compete with you guys. Um, you guys are awesome, really. It's like the same people that you see right now that you're talking to, the same person, what you are like in person. Man. You guys are phenomenal, talented riders. And so we're just going to sort of dive into their background, see how they got into the EUC game. And we got some really good stuff lined up as far as just to pull people closer and deeper into the EUC community. And you're going to take you on that journey tonight. So we'll go with you first, Mr. Brady. How's it going? And just clue us in on where you are right now in this whole EUC community.
well, thanks for having me here tonight. I probably would have been here anyway, watching the live, just typing in the comment section. So, yeah, how'd I get into EUC and everything?
Yeah,
I ski raced my whole life. So
look at
from
that.
like 5 years old, I was always going to the ski area with my father, and he was on ski patrol. So I would always have to hang out 2 hours or so before the mountain opened, and I would always just be at the ski area like all the time until I was like 6, 7. I started racing,
Wow.
and then I just raced until all through high school and everything. Um, and it was always a dream for me to like ski everywhere, like on land.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of exactly what like a unicycle. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Wow.
Yeah. So once I started riding the unicycles, I thought like we need to race these because that's all. Like, I raced ski racing my whole life, and I thought this is ski racing now without the snow, without the chairlifts. It's the best, really.
Fantastic. And Joe, what about you, man? How did you get into ECs?
It's actually kind of funny. My story is very similar to Brady's. I have a stepfather. He took me up skiing when I was like 7 or something. He'd take me up skiing, quite a bit. So I'm from Colorado. So we have like Copper Mountain, Vale, Breckenridge, all sorts of great mountains out there. Winter Park, Steamboat. I could go on. But
Nice.
After like when the pandemic started, I got into the sport in 2019, late 2019. And when the pandemic started, I couldn't afford to go skiing. It's just like everything was on lockdown, and it's just to buy an Icon pass, which was like $1,200 for a pass that used to cost like $200. When I was a kid, and really when I was a kid, they'd let us ski free. They'd give us like a little punch card, to get
Nice.
the sport. But so I came to a point where I got into unicycling, and I was looking back on skiing. And I love skiing, dude. Absolutely, beautiful sport. And it came to a reality of mine where I could ski from my back door, no lift lines, go where I want, and meet amazing people all around the world. So I got into, just riding more and more. Like that's all. We just start riding. It's awesome. It's
That's
an exhilarating sport.
And that's what it morphed into. And what's crazy, like we're all three of us are sitting here, dude. I don't think a lot of people know I snowboard. I started snowboarding in 1999, and I took my lumps,
Cool.
but I learned how to board, and it's just how snowboarding carried over into what I'm doing now. So it's like we all have it. That's what's awesome. It's like the web's just everywhere. We just all have that same connection, whether it's skiing, snowboarding. I guess that whole extreme sport or adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I guess that's all in us, man. But
It's that flow state.
Yeah.
everybody chases to be in.
Yes, have you seen them?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, let's give a few shout outs here. We have Dale is in the house. Amped Electric Games is here. What's happening, Seth? We have Like, what's going on, bro? Mason and Jez. And again, guys, I want to thank everyone again for joining us. Like, you guys could be doing anything right now, and you're here with us. So we highly appreciate it. And we're just going to start diving like a little bit deeper into this whole I say where the state of EUCs are now, and we're gonna jump right into this with you, Brady. You have made up something and called USA EUC, right? Phenomenal website. And if you can just break that down, let us know what that is and clue us in a bit, and then I'll take you and put everyone on the site. But if you can tell us what that is right now and what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, I came from that skiing background of ski racing and everything. So I always kind of wanted to do that with electric unicycles.
Mm-hmm.
And we do. It's almost like all these different events that are all around the country are like ski areas to me in my mind. I think they're like ski areas. So each one has their own races and everything like that, but we don't really have a way to compare event to event racers, like when they're racing. So I know the system for ski racing, and the point system that they follow with that. So I know that's what I always wanted. Something Seth always wanted too. So Seth put together that whole website.
Nice.
It's a beautiful site. I actually didn't
together.
like. I was like, wow, this is professional when I first saw it.
It's a combination of everything that we've dreamt of happening. It's right there. It's a national standing for electric unicycle racing. It's finally like structure that will bring together all the events.
Kind of an amazing turning point for EUC racing. This USA EUC website is not just another website trying to sell you stuff. This is a website to set the board. Who is the fastest of the fastest? Who's the best of the best? Who makes events? Like which unicyclers deserve sponsors because they make two events. This is the unicycling community is growing to a point where like we don't have great races set up like worldwide. We're just on the cusp of that. Last couple of years have been the first runs of worldwide races. Like this is really going to put unicycling on the map and people excited and get people kind of put into place of their skill level, because there can only be one best rider, but there could be multiple categories. And that's what I love about EUC riding in general is you could be really good at off-road, you could be really good at street, you could be really good at backwards riding. Honestly, you can just really spend a lot of time getting good at it keeps you busy, this sport. A lot to learn.
So with that website, how it's an app too. You can download the app onto your phone. You could after the races are over, all the data is going to be put right into that system. So we'll know the point struck for all of the racers immediately, and your points aren't determined just from like your place of your finish. Your points are determined based off of time, off of the winner. So the winner really sets the pace for the whole race, the fastest time, and they'll receive 0 points. So you want to get the lowest points in this. 0 points means you win.
Nice.
The best.
So
nice.
Will this be live during the next King of Hammers race? This upcoming King of Hammers race?
Yes. That's our first event right now.
Yeah, that's a beautiful event out there. 100,000 people. It's a venue where people travel from the world to come and see, all sorts of extraordinary vehicles. They have Ultra One, which is our unicycles, us, our community. Ultra One, right? We're number one. It's the best. And then you have Ultra Two, right, which is like your motocross and your bikes and stuff. And they'll have tracks and jumps, 40, 50-foot gaps, all sorts of wild stuff out there. Then you have Ultra 3, which is your three-wheelers, like your old Honda ATCs, banned in the 80s. And then you have Ultra 4, which is your trophy trucks. This King of Hammers event is a huge event. Last year, Amps, Brady, AMP team went out there, and Seth and Brady took a team down there, and they taught how many people to ride? Like 1,000 people to ride, like signed a waiver, and kids. It was, you know, when you look at how many people are in the sport, how many people Seth and Brady personally taught, you know, maybe doubled our community size just in this one event. So big moves by the AMP Electric Games team.
That is awesome. And one thing I noticed when I went on a site that just like really stood out, you know, you don't have to be like, there's just different sections of it. You can go in, you can sign up, you can be an athlete, you can be a fan, which is cool because the fans, you know, they can come in and check out all the racers and this and that. They can, you know, bridge that gap and connect with people. You can also be a sign up as a sponsor or a partner. So there's different ways for you to get involved. And it's, again, that's just making those solid connections.
Yeah.
And, but No Nick No wants to know, will you test for steroids?
Well,
not the
who are you asking?
Nick
I
is
would
too
test
funny.
totally.
Oh man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fire up this website, see if we can get this on here. Give me a second. I hope that it works. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. My screen. Wow.
Yeah, I get off the Segway. You know?
Oh no.
Like I need 20 to mess around on it. I was a kid.
Not working, right?
Nah, it's still doing the same thing,
All right.
dude. I feel so. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can.
Those E20s are cool that they kind of self-balance. That's what you train a lot of people down there, right, Brady, on?
Yeah.
Reading that comment from Kilted Cuban. I love Kilted Cuban.
Yeah, it's still doing the same thing. There's something's blocking me from sharing my screen on here. I apologize, but it's USAEUC.com.
Yep.
And you guys can go check that out. I will leave a link in the description below so you can go on and check out the website.
Yeah, go on there and become an athlete, become a fan.
Yeah, follow me. I'm one of the racers. You can follow me and root for me by following me, going to US or EUC USA and following your favorite racers or just following a few racers. You know, it shows support and it shows like even if you really hate the racers out there, like go freaking follow them because you know people see this and it gets more people in the sport. Come on.
Yeah, follow everybody, and that's it.
Yeah,
We're just making connections.
If everybody liked everybody's post, you know, we'd all be rich. YouTube rich.
You know what's cool about the USA EUC stuff is we're not changing any events at all. Like all the events are just going to be ran just like they normally do. Just the digital timing is what we're getting the points off of, and that's really what's going to bring, I think, everybody together.
No, it's a great system. I think it's something that we needed in the community. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's just bringing everything in, adding structure to what's already there. You're not changing anything.
And some people were concerned that you were going to have to make it to every single race, and if you can't, you're not going to have an advantage and all that. But what's happening is we're taking your top 2 best point races. We're adding those together and dividing them by 2, and that's your points currently. So we'll know throughout the season, based off of your 2 best point races, what position you are in the United States. And the system's pretty easy. It's your time minus the winner's time divided by the winner's time times 1,000. That'll be your points. That's how you determine the points.
Wow. And the lowest point, whoever has the lowest points is the one that's on top.
Yep. Wow. So let's say we come to the end of the year and you have somebody that won 2 races and another guy that won 2 races.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we're going to have to look at their 3rd race.
Gotcha.
Yep.
No, I'm digging it, man. Like I said, you can see a lot of thought and effort went in. I went in and checked it out. Again, everybody go in, check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. And I apologize. For some reason, my browser's not letting me pull up the site. And I don't want to crash the whole stream. But
yeah, if anybody can think of anything to make it better or feedback, anything, like reach out to me, please, because that's also really important. Like we're all racers, so I want to make this together with everybody.
Yeah, even if you're not a racer, even if you're a casual rider, really, I feel like we need your input the most. You know, us racers, you know, people that tell us we're a little bit too much, you know, sometimes wearing like full protective gear. Like we're armored up out there like knights. You know, some of these more, you know, casual riders that aren't into racing, those are the people we would love to hear from and, you know, see more of and be involved in with the USA community, USA EUC community.
So I got the app open right now, and I can just read off some of the events that we have on the schedule right now. We have more that we're going to be adding to the schedule. Just haven't gotten them on the site yet. There's King of the Motos coming up. That's January 23rd and 20 through 25th. We got the King of the Hammers after that, February 5th through February 7th. We have Let It Ride. That's in 7th through March 29th.
Let It Ride was so much fun. Last year, you were there, right, Brady, when it was all silty in the snow?
Oh. I enjoyed it through videos.
Dude, our wheels gained like 40 pounds of mud. That was
wow.
Beautiful.
Then we got Westworld Nationals at Arizona Bike Week. That's April 10th through April 12th. And then Lemonade Float Fest. That's April 17th through April 19th. We got Wheel Life Rally, August 14th.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my man, Black Cobra.
Woo. Yes, sir.
AMP Games, October 1st through October 4th.
AMP Game.
So that's all that we have right now on the schedule. We have more. We're going to be adding, just waiting for everything.
They're like a lineup of 12 events running out, you know, through the schedule.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty, you know, like, get out here, guys. You know, show up to these events.
I want 15. I want 20.
In.
I want, you know, let's get more out there, more people racing, more results.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's kind of cool. I'm on a race team. I'm Team Digging Denver. And I went out to AMP Electric Games, you know, out there with Brady. You know, Brady's out there, like, working, you know, making it happen. And our race leader, I'm sorry, back to the Team Digging Denver. Our race leader, she actually raced with us. She sponsors the team. She got a group of about 8 of us out there.
There it is.
There's the website. And
I'm just going to pop some images up. That way they can actually see. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So So we'll make it full screen here. And then you can go in, you can see, you can pop the schedule, shows the competitions, all the information. They got some merch, partners, and you can contact them. And it's a really nice site, guys. It's put together well. And
did a good job with it.
Very good job.
Yeah.
Let me pop up one more thing. Hold on a second. Do this here.
Yeah, and then AMP is just going to be doing all the, you know, like coverage and get all the videos and everything out there, marketing for all the events and everything. That's the side that AMP does. So USA EUC doing all the racing stuff. AMP will do the media.
And you can see right here, this was the schedule of some of the races that you were reading off, so people can see that. King of the Motos, King of the Hammers, Let It Ride 5, Westworld, Lemonade Float Fest, and Wheel Life Rally. So, I mean, it just covers everything.
And we're talking, we're going to probably be getting some street on there as well. Bunch
that's
more
coast to coast right there. Oh,
yeah. Man. Yeah, I'll definitely be at the Wheel Life Rally. And like you were saying before, you don't have to be a serious racer to sign up for this thing. Like, I'm very casual, but I still try to get to an event or two. And it just, even if you don't race, go. It just, you come out a better rider, man. You come out. It's like going to like EUC University. You know, it's fun.
And if you can make it to at least 2 of them, then we can rank you in the United States. You would be in like, how many people are really racing? Like 100, 200 people. So to know that you are 100th in the United States at electric unicycle racing is very impressive.
Yeah, on the course, you know.
Very impressive. You know, you're not on first, second, or like before it was just whoever wins first, second, and third. That's all people really care about. You know, but now you'll actually be able to look into there and be like, well, okay, right now I'm 100th. Next week after that race, I want to be 90th.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And I tell anybody, man, just if you can make it to an event. I know life gets rough sometimes, but the people you meet, the experiences that you'll have. Like I had let me get this off. I got to tell this story so everyone can get the full. Hold on one second here. Let me remove this. And let's go. Let's see if we can line this all back up this way. Can this work? I think we have to stay. Yeah, we can get right here. So I got to meet Cooler Joe for the first time last year, right? At the Wheel Life Rally was awesome. But this is a thing that people didn't understand. This is what I found so impressive, right? So he gets there. He's kicking ass, dude, kicking ass. But it wasn't his wheel. He got on that wheel and raced it for the first time that day.
Oh
And
yeah,
was,
dude.
yeah, dude, on that V14. I'm like,
Oh, dude, do you want to see the V14 now? Oh,
yeah,
dude,
what is it?
so pretty, dude. This is what I'm gonna be racing for Hammers.
Are you?
Dude, that's what I got. I'm not done yet, but I'm showing him the wheel.
Oh
So
man.
right now, you know, Richard's helping me fix her up. She has a flat tire. I got like 2 pads. The side fairings are gone. The front headlight is just busted. You know, the back tail light's busted. The bearing. Oh, you can't really hear it like that. The bearing is completely shot. But you
The
know,
funny
it
thing
still
is,
rolls.
Joe's gonna be right there, like right at first place, second place with that wheel. Like,
Yeah, dude, he was ripping on that thing, man. I was like, what? He's like, oh, yeah, man, I just raced the wheel for the first time today. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. Yeah,
It
awesome.
definitely is a little bit stepped up from the wheel I was riding last year, which was the Bigo T4. Great wheel for, you know, off-roading or beginners. You know, off-roading, you're not typically flying through trees at 50. It's more cornering. So having a little bit less weight under your feet helps a lot.
Yeah.
That emotion's beautiful.
Hold on one second. We got we got a question here or a statement. I love F1 racing. When I got caught in EUC racing, it was done deal for me. Yeah, dude, that's how it is. That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'll just call you Bio. Bio. Cuban saying I raced super sport in the 80s out of Miami, more so Daytona 600cc, and that was so much fun. I instantly felt the same butterflies when I saw EUC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I used to do some motorcycle riding. I actually got out of motorcycle riding because that sport would kill me. And here we are again with wheels that are creeping back up over 100 miles an hour. I was like, let's slow it down. Let's get on something like that's more challenging and like technical skill that like works on your balance and focus, you know, and not just going 130 miles an hour down the freeway all for 4 hours. Just like one chain, one slip, you know. EUCs, you know, I wear way more gear on an EUC because honestly, it's harder to ride. It isn't just a turnkey operation, you know.
Facts. Yeah, always gear up, man.
Motorcycles are beautiful.
I want to know how to ride a motorcycle one day. I do. It's always been like a dream of mine. So hopefully soon. So we have someone asking, well, this is Cuban, what are the race classes in EUCs? Right now, there's no classes. I think as the sport grows, maybe they'll do it, but I don't know, voltage, weight. I don't know how they're going to break it down. There's so many different things that ways you can do it, but eventually.
This is also it's growing. It's a start right now, so things will change and we'll adapt as it grows, and things are going to change. I think keeping it basic at first is important.
Yeah, it has to be something that grows from very basic to more broken up classes for sure. As more riders get into the sport, I'd love to see 100. Dude, I'd compete in all the classes. A little M10 484 volt class, you know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
100 volt class.
Cool. Well, what's cool though about the site though is we're making it so you'll be able to take out like, you know, your state. You'll be able to see your state, your age, things like that. You'll be able to break down in those standings all that stuff that's awesome we're talking about. And yeah, we're adding stuff all the time, which is going to make it, all those things that we're talking about, you'll be able to break it down.
And I'm sorry I skipped this one. No, Nick, Nick, man, we got to get him on the show too. And you're saying the same thing. Here's a weight class like the biggest need their own tier. He's talking for bigger riders. And he said the same thing.
If we can get your weight on your membership page there, we can put you in the classes there and probably break them up like that.
I mean, a lot of these events, you know, there are one-wheel riders out there, and they break up the classes a bit, you know.
Just for results. You know.
Now, as far as we're gonna come back to this. Want to shift gears a little bit. What are your guys' thoughts of where we are with the new EUCs, the P6, the Lynx S just dropped out, or anything like kind of piquing your interest? The new wheels that have just dropped.
I don't know.
I try not to think about them. It's not a reality. I start thinking about a P6 or no, it's not a reality. But
I got spoiled. I got spoiled riding nice wheels, and then I got back and I tried that one, and I don't know. It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only tried it once so far. My buddy got one, but I couldn't do nothing. It's not my wheel.
Gotcha. So you couldn't really open it up the way you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, it's his pad setup. Everything's different,
That makes a difference too, man. You got to make sure everything's hooked up for yourself.
If you're going to try to go 80 on a freeway, man, you better make sure you're locked in right.
I like my X-Way. I really do. I beat the crap out of my X-Way.
Oh, that X-Way, dude. How is that thing holding on? That thing has gone through hell and back. Wheelie Brady is a wheel abuser. This man will ride. Ride hard.
But what?
His wheels. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That thing's tanking through it.
Joe, oh man. Yeah, I just can't believe the X-Way that's my favorite wheel right now. I love the X-Way.
The X-Way,
worry about it. It's like a tank. It's like a rock.
I had a chance to ride an X-Way at Amped because Jay brought one down. And he's like, "Hey, you want to try it? If you really, I picked the V14 over the X-Way, on Thunderdome, and the Flow Track." It is a mistake, It's better wheels for different applications.
It's true.
If you're gonna be dropping 15 feet off the end of Thunderdome, dude, I popped my tire a snake bit straight through that thing. And, yeah, the suspension on the InMotion V14 is really soft. If you're doing anything extreme on it, it's absolutely garbage.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm gonna take an inflatable football for the races out here at Hammer and just jam it in there and just give it some airbags, Airbags.
That's funny. Oh man, couple mini footballs.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on the X-Way this year, ride around at Hammers, because last year we were all on the Extremes.
Oh yeah, and T4s, Extremes and T4s last year. And
I mean, they're still great. They're awesome.
They're great, but
we only had one X-Way last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of slim pickings for last year was really Amps, maiden voyage out into the big time shows. You guys are sitting there next to Ford and Toyota and Monster is your neighbor, front center stage, almost better than Can-Am got at that event. It's amazing to see Amp games out there in front of such a large audience. It's beautiful.
And you said there was over 100,000.
Oh
yeah, and it's on the we're gonna be live on there, when Ultra 4 is up racing and stuff like that. That we're gonna be live during that.
That is just, and again, you're there, over 100,000 people. You taught thousands of people to ride, and I think this is what we need in the EUC community, man. Just to get this thing just to spread out,
Yeah.
Dude, Amp Games have been working hard at that, man. They've been cranking, taught more people than I've probably seen riding.
No, again, shout out to Amp Games, shout out to Seth. I mean, working hard. You too, man. Yeah, you guys are crisscrossing the country, making it happen. Joe, you too, with the races. I need to get a little more involved. Hopefully, like I said, this year I can take and get into a couple more events. And if you just put a tow rope off the back of your wheel at this Wheel Life rally coming up, Joe, you can just tow me around the track.
Wheel Life's a fun one. I like that race. It's a lot of racing in one day.
Oh my gosh, dude! They do more racing in one day, dude. They ended off with that enduro. My leg, that last corner where I passed that guy, dude. My leg was dude, that was everything. I never hit an end limit of just no more, but it was weird. My leg went numb. I was just no, get back, leg.
It's a lot of racing. The thing is, I want to get up there at least a day ahead of time, because it's funny thing is, I pull up, I get out the car. Carl was like, "Sensei, come on, vegan, you got 10 minutes." So I'm running and getting dressed, Going straight. I drive over like 250 miles to get there, and then I'm just jumping out the car and I'm just racing. But it's so much fun, man.
Yeah. One note
Yeah.
on that event at the Wick, that place, the races they do, it's not the main track of the Wick. The Wick is the campgrounds they're at, and they have this huge, beautiful motocross track, but like it's a little bit too much for EUC in its current stages. But give it like a year, 2 years, 3 years, EUC time works real quick. People will be up there with the motos. It's going to be kind of wild to see 30 racers just like, or 20 racers just gapping 30-foot gaps on a track.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful.
And it's great too. Like I said, the Wick, Rick, he makes those custom tracks, for Cobra. He comes out there. He's been doing this stuff for years, and it's freaking phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal. Really, really enjoy the racing aspect of it. And again, with this EUC, USA EUC, you can race. You can become a partner. You can become a fan.
You can become a vendor.
Yeah,
an event. No, if you have a location and we can do this big race there, and we can put something on. We'll come get the points from everything. Like, we need more races. When I ski raced, we had multiple races the same day around the country, and points would change nonstop.
Like a ticker tape, man. You just see it changing. Yeah. Cuba, thanks for stopping by, man. He says, I had a great meeting you guys. Honestly, I'm serious about joining a race or two this year. Yeah. I'm still a noob. Doesn't matter if you're a noob, man.
Noob time is the best time. That learning curve time really is like the magical moment. Like, it gets better as you go on, but like those first moments, really. Noob time.
There's some top racers that just podium within a year of learning how to ride.
Yeah.
This sport, you can excel really fast and make it to the top, like, for sure.
Yeah, you can make some serious strides very quickly, man. Just do your time on the wheel. Bass and Jazz, thanks for joining us. Euro, thanks for joining us.
Euro.
Yeah, Euro.
Everybody loves.
I love you, Euro.
Yeah, Richard's right here with me.
Euro.
I'm over at Richard's place. I love you, Euro. He does like medicing on grounds. Like, he'll basically like be there to save us, and he always is. Like, every event, like that guy that's like helping you from falling down like a cliffside, like your wheel, holding onto your wheel. Like, Euro's the guy that grabs your hand and saves you every time. He's beautiful.
We got to get him a medic jacket, custom medic jacket. So Mason Jazz is asking, or making a statement here. Speaking of new wheels, we haven't had anything about the X Max recently. Do you guys think, as it's been delayed release, for obvious reasons, could a name change be on the cards? I haven't heard anything about the X Max. So I can't answer anything on that one.
I don't know what the X Max is. I don't look into new wheels that often.
Oh, he says, stop teasing, Brady. I don't need much to be motivated. Yeah, dude, check out the site. So what do you guys, right now, where we are, what do you want to see more of? Oh, no, just want to, okay, no, I got a question. This is the question here. So I did a video and I was talking about the Lynx and the newly released Lynx S. And I said, for me, being a Lynx owner, I did not see the value in selling my Lynx and jumping up to the Lynx X. The Lynx S is $3,699. So with taxes, it comes out to about $3,994. You get a seat. It's $4,000. And I said, for me personally, the way that I ride, I just don't see the value in me ditching my Lynx and getting the Lynx S. Now, if I didn't have my Lynx, I would say, okay, let me get the Lynx X. What do you guys feel about that?
I think it sounds like that Apple mentality, sort of like a little bit of an upgrade, right? A little bit of an upgrade.
Yeah.
And now you're like, well, for what? What am I?
They're saying suspension.
5 miles an hour faster, like
suspension motor,
I'm kind
dual
of on the
control
same boat
board. And they changed some of the cosmetics on it. It's more contoured. You got the toe clips there, adjustable pedals that you can raise up and down. I'm just saying, for me, again, I don't.
You have one already?
Yeah.
The upgrade for somebody, I don't know. It's nice. It's nice if you.
Oh, it's definitely nice.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, if you can afford it, dude. Like, if I was in that boat, oh yeah, dude, I would just new unicycle. But like at the same time, it's you kind of gotta let the unicycles, like, you get tried and true models every now and again, like B-Goat and Motion. I mean, they all release numbers of wheels, and you know, you really get some gems throughout the years. Like the RS, everybody loved the RS, like solid wheel. Most people kind of got onto that. You know, the S22, you know, Shibby been used that, you know, all sorts of great jumpers use that, you know, send absolutely stuff. Another great wheel like M104, that's just legendary in my book. A lot of people kind of think it's, I don't know, it's the best wheel. And then the Lynx, you know, that one's, you know, popping off too. If it was down to me and I had a choice to trade up and I was financially set, yeah, do it. But like, ride what you got. If you got a wheel, dude, like, get out there and ride. Don't be sitting there looking at a Lynx. Be sitting out there riding on what you got, because
and you have to make a decision.
You'll get another one.
Like, do you want to be a batch one rider? Are you a batch one rider?
Right.
You know, like, if always second and third,
we're talking complicated electronics.
Yeah, and all electronics have failure rates of like
exactly
10%, and it's whoever is going to expose that the most looks like they know the most usually.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like everything has problems.
Yeah. Like, I'm a budget rider. I'm a budget rider. I tell people, look, man, I'm frugal when it comes to EUCs. Again, if you got deep pockets, I tell anybody, who doesn't love new wheels? But if you don't have deep pockets like that, $4,000's a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a lot. You know what I mean?
You know, something for me that's kept me in this sport is this wasn't a way to go out there and look fancy and like, oh, have something cool. No, this was a utility thing. Like, really how I got into this, got my first unicycle. I got a Motion V10. And I was just scrolling on Marketplace, and I was getting it actually for my pops. He was like, I want a Segway because he wants to get around his property, and he's getting a little bit older. But, you know, so I was like, hey, what's this unicycle thing? And, you know, he was like, oh, I'd try that. You know, like, he has the spirit in him. And so I go pick it up at Marketplace, $600 for a V10, you know, like he hops on it, dude, just hops on it. Rides 30 foot, crashes and breaks his shoulder.
Oh no!
Like, dude, he's just like, he like gets on it, wobbles, and it just like starts jimmying off, dude, and then doesn't know how to stop or get off. But like, you know, he shot his shot with it, and he's like, "No, you can have it." I was like, "Okay, I kind of like it." And then I realized, like, I thought it was gonna be like like one of those like hoverboards that go 3 miles an hour. No. But then, like, even the V10, dude, for its time, it went 25 miles an hour, like through trails, like hiking trails. That's like, you don't want to go that fast because you can't turn around a corner and like make sure there's not people there, you know, like, and even if it's clear visibility, you know, good corners, you can really cut it up at 25 miles an hour.
You can.
Yeah, those beginner wheels, you know,
dude, get them. People, my wife has a V10F, right? And I was going to the Hero demo in New York City. I think I told a story before, but it's freaking hilarious. So we're going back to HQ, and Ronan, I believe Ronan was on the Hero. He was on the Hero Torque, and EUC Vibes was on a Sherman. And we're ripping through the streets of New York City, and I'm keeping up with these dudes on the V10F.
You know the vibes.
And you hear EUC Vibes. How the hell are you keeping up with us on the V10F? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm about to cut this wheel out. But, you know, we were just slipping and dipping, man. But yeah, some people sleep on those wheels, man. They're good wheels. Good wheels, some of those wheels, man.
Yeah, and really that's what, like 7 years ago, almost 6 years ago. Like, like, technology has come from that 25 mile an hour state to 100 mile an hour state. Like, it's kind of wild, actually.
Dude, I'm still, the other night, about a week ago, I went out on my RS19. You know, and that thing, that still freaking rips. You know what I mean? It's compact. You can hit, if you're willing to do it. That thing will hit 48 miles an hour. I had it up to 44 miles an hour ripping around on that thing.
Damn. 47, 48, about. Yeah. That's about it, though.
Believe it or not, that's the fastest I've gone on the unicycles. My RS19 was 44 miles an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, on that thing.
That thing was even a beast for jumping, you know. I mean, they're ancient. They crack apart, but, like, great wheel, you know, for the time.
Yeah, a lot of jumpers, man. Seth was always jumping. Didn't he jump on the Torque, the RS Torque?
Oh, yeah. Seth is an OG jumper, dude.
Seth, man.
He'll jump anything, though. He'll jump any wheel.
Yeah.
Love it.
Seth
Love it.
is, you know, it's kind of cool with Seth because he's kind of taking a step back with the writing and focusing on like business more or less. But like he has proven like okay to me, I've
He
seen him
still
Seth
rides.
do some cool stuff. Like he has that like sunset energy kind of stuff going on.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
can't keep up with him on the trails in Colorado.
look at
Nobody.
that,
I
man.
don't care who it is.
That's freaking awesome.
It makes it look comfortable. And that's why I like Seth. Actually, I feel like we're kind of similar. Like when I got into the sport, I didn't go riding and meeting people. I was a lone rider. Like I would just kind of go out there and ride by myself. Go. It was actually really cool because, like, imagine growing up in an area and then being able to just ski through your childhood memories at 25 miles an hour. Like, oh my gosh, I
Right.
haven't been here in years. And then now I go there every day. There's like a state park next to me, super chill spots that, for most people would be a 5-minute walk to make it down to their car. A 5-minute ride, you can be in the middle of a, state park. It's
Exactly. Wow. And that's what I love about EUCs, dude. It's like you don't have to drive to the mountain. You don't have to pack it. You just jump, throw it out your door, jump on it, and just freaking ride. And me, I usually ride solo. But man, I've seen places just around my neighborhood that I would have never went to or driven to in my car. I found a lot of great places to ride, and it's just fun just to get out. Again, therapy, man. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Joe,
Yeah.
you still got your brake free on there?
my brake free on my helmet.
Yeah.
No, broken free actually. I see brake free. I got to go talk to those guys because amazing company. And I love what they're doing, promoting safety, great product. I just lost mine, dude. Fell off my helmet and I didn't. I honestly, I think someone said it was like there was one in the because I lost at AMP games when I think I crashed somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the brake light
where you crashed.
Oh, that
yeah.
brake light.
Oh,
Okay.
great. If you got an extra one, bring me because I got the mount still on my helmet. And honestly, I don't have any lights on my wheel. If you didn't see earlier, no tail lights or headlights.
Yeah.
You're in stealth mode.
Make sure you got to have that at cameras for sure.
I know. I got like 5 of the head lanterns. I'm just gonna start tying them to myself when I get out there and ride it.
Oh yeah,
King of
dude, we don't
Hammers
want you
is
to
a
get
place
run
where
over.
you could get run over by a car like that.
There's trucks that are going 80 to 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, through the desert.
Wow.
Like you gotta be looking.
Go find somewhere off to the side where there's a thick bush, because they'll just blast through every bush anyway.
Good Lord, man, you guys are nuts, man.
Oh, dude, this
that's
event is absolutely
freaking
wild.
crazy.
Dude, this event
Crazy.
doesn't stop from sundown to sunup. There's, just I can't explain it. It's you gotta come down to these amped events. King of Hammers, great event.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make it out. Like I said, I'll make
And
it
King
to more.
Motors.
I'll make it to more events this year. I have a ton of vacation time, so I'll definitely make it to something. This is pertaining to the X-Max name. This is something that we have to look at too. If that wheel was close to production or they start lining up, that name's not going to change. They're probably just going to stay with that name. You know what I mean? If they have parts already with the name stamped on it and stuff like that, that thing might just stay the way that it is.
What is the X-Max? I don't look into new wheels. Like I really don't. Like it's hard for me to see the power and the numbers. I just I can't bear to see it. But what is X-Max? I haven't looked into that one yet.
X-Max is basically the answer to the God's answer to the P6. I guess that's the way I can put it. Yeah.
That one's what is that? 251.
250 was it 252? I think
252.
Yeah.
Yeah, 252. That one.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of power. I'm excited to, a couple of years to go by and someone crashes one into the lake and they give it to me, for a great price. If you crash it, okay. PSA: crash your wheel into a lake. Have it.
Yeah, I think when
send it to me.
It's gonna make a lot of people happy with that wheel. That's gonna.
Is the P6 waterproof? That's actually a good comparison. X-Max versus P6. Is P6 waterproof at all?
I don't know.
X-Max.
I think well, the P6 is what IPX6. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean that's like submerged up to like a meter for a minute, and I think the board is like you can spray it with a garden hose IPX5. But I don't know if X-Max. I I don't know. I'm stoked to see the day you can throw a wheel into a lake and pull it out and it's fine, like not shocking you.
Like what was like the A2? I think they threw it in there
There's
and wrote
many
it up.
wheels.
Oh,
Like
man,
it's getting to a scary point where there are some safety stuff in the sport that needs to be considered. Like
We
if
had
we're
a-
dealing with 251 volts fall into a lake, people jump into that lake after that wheel.
Dude, we
Oh,
had a
dude.
master at like Intro to Speed in New York City one time go right into the water, like brand new.
Oh,
master.
what?
Oh, dude, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Dude, I felt so bad.
Was it at Randall's? Was that Randall's
Yes.
Island? Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what people understand about Randall's, dude. You got
Yeah.
that. Yep. I used to play softball over there, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
a
man.
shout out to
Yeah,
Roger. I just saw him in the chat. What's up, Roger?
We got
Oh my
Roger
gosh.
up here. What's happening, Raj?
Yeah,
Yo,
dude.
yo.
Roger is if we're talking about wheels and electricity, Roger's the guy. That guy owns Roger Charger, which it makes some of the most performance-based chargers out there. Like, you boost your wheel up in 30 minutes, cranking like 30 amps. Like, it's absolutely wild. You trip 40 amp rate, Roger power.
Dude, yeah, he puts out some really good stuff, really good chargers, and
yeah, he's making it happen for the community. Where would we be without Roger? We'd be doubling up stock chargers.
Right?
He's bringing them to the people. Thank you, Roger. Your
And he knows
chargers
his stuff
do
too,
great
man.
till I break them and it
He
doesn't.
knows his
But
stuff.
that's my fault.
Oh, he's saying see you Sunday, Joe. He's telling you see you
What?
Sunday.
Oh, that's right. I'm down here at Richard House. I'm really gonna see you tomorrow. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Good.
see you Sunday, dude. Y'all, I didn't forget about it. Just
What you guys doing a Sunday ride? You doing that Sunday ride?
yeah, we're going out. That's
There we
why I'm
go.
down here. I would be at King of Hammers right now. I've been out there since the 12th. So it's like a 1 month long event for me. I'll be out there 1 month. I'm doing like some help, some grounds work, and just like trying to happy. Keep the
Good
vibe
stuff.
up.
I didn't realize it was a month long though. Good.
It's not. I just show up 10 days early and live in the desert.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of nice because I can go out there and there's just nothing out there, and then you can just kind of crash out early, and then like the event starts. Like it's
That's it,
post crash out.
And you wake up
great
at
event.
7 a.m. The trucks are blasting up the mountains. Like you hear them first thing in the morning. That's what wakes you up. You just
Oh yeah.
hear trucks.
If it's not a fire rock or a mortar just going off over your tent, dude, that's
Yeah.
what wakes you really.
Morning alarm clock.
Yeah, dude,
That's the best.
You can't even sleep. I guess the fireworks are constant out there, but they're banned out there. It's very important. The owner, Dave Cole, of this event, King of Hammers, that was the next up and coming event, and very adamant on no fireworks out there. The government's
Gotcha.
like, no, do that. But
Yeah, crack it down a bit.
yeah, Dave Cole put together an event. Great man. I was, cool to know him. Proud to be part of his event and show up.
That's it, man. Oh shoot. So Roger's saying he's taking the Lynx X out. Lynx X. I keep saying the Lynx X. The
Ooh,
Lynx
for
S
some punishment.
For some punishment.
Oh,
Dude. Yeah, I want to hear what you say, Rod. If you get to ride it too, Joe, I want to hear what you guys think about it, man. I watched Zen Lee's video on it today. He was comparing that. His buddy had the X-Way, and they were going back and forth on that. So yeah, I'm curious to hear what Raj has to say about it.
Hammers would be a good place to test this.
Oh yeah, man. You might bring that wheel back in a paper bag.
Hello.
Captain Sender, what's happening, brother? Thanks for joining us. Again, Raj, thanks for joining. Everyone, thank you for joining us. If you can do us a favor, just hit that like button to race us up through the greedy YouTube algorithm. But again, thank you guys for joining us this Friday evening. Two legends in the house, Wheelie Brady and Cooler Joe. Two phenomenal guys. Two excellent riders that I've had the opportunity to spend time with, race with, hang out. And they're here tonight. And again, appreciate you guys for coming in. And I always ask too, like when people come on the show, what would be your ideal wheel if you had to design something right now?
Sure.
What would you customize it for? Would it be for street, for dirt, just an all around wheel? What would you guys want?
That wheel I was riding in China, man. That prototype.
Prototype go fast.
That's the one. That's the one. I really like. I've had a problem. I miss it so much.
That good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, dude, I forgot you did get to ride that thing.
Yeah.
Oh man. So you okay?
Dude, it's like, oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the wheel. That's the wheel.
That's the one.
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna surprise a lot of people when it comes out for sure.
All
This-
right, man.
If I was thinking about my perfect wheel, I'd want a wheel that was actually technically balanced, like a wheel you could leave in the garage outside for 3 years and find your grandson could find it and go rip it around. Or, have somebody lowball you on marketplace for it, and they get it and it still rips. My ideal wheel is a wheel that can survive. Because in all honesty, like every wheel I've ridden has ended up in the bin. Every single part has been stripped for parts on other wheels, and those parts break. To be honest, like these wheels, they're built to an economic point where it makes sense, with the quality of the builds and how much it costs to actually get this to us as consumers. And the price where you complain about it, but I think if you can get a wheel for half the price of a sports bike and it goes as fast as you'd want to be going on a sports bike without killing yourself or doing over 100,
Right.
you could go pick up a great wheel for half the price of a great bike. It's kind of and for people that are doing food deliveries, DoorDash deliveries, the mobility of the EUC fits into the work part of the world, not just the leisure pleasure craft, but work. You really can get some stuff done if you don't have to walk anywhere.
Facts. I mean, like I know guys that do it in New York City, food deliveries on the EUCs. Dude, hands down, the EUC is the best way to get around New York City, dude.
Yeah. But my favorite,
I wouldn't want to be in New York City without an EUC.
Dude,
yeah. I wouldn't want to be anywhere without an EUC. It's like my
best way to get around.
Anything messes up in my life, I can just unicycle my way out of it. Like flat tire, unicycle to get another one. Out of gas. I don't know.
That is funny.
Tax fraud, just unicycle away.
Unicycled out, man. No, Nick saying waiting for my no-name Timmy to help me next weekend. He'd say LOL. And Brady, you're getting your kudos here. Brady is one of the best guys in life. I'm glad whenever you're around. Yeah, Brady.
Dude, me too, Brady. Honestly, like Brady, you you got the Brady. Okay, can I talk about Brady for a second? I met Brady at Amped Electric Games year 1. He was probably like the third person I met out there because he showed up early for it. And Amped year 1 wasn't put together that well. Seth had a dream to get unicyclers together in a field and host some events. Like what a beautiful idea. He didn't think anybody would show up, he told me, but it was really cool to see that year 1 to have 100 racers show up. And out of those 100 racers, Brady and I introduced ourselves. And I have to say, Brady is one of the most done. Okay, I'm stealing this because Brady said it last. He said, if we're on a desert island, Brady and I, we would be fine. We would be living in luxury. In fact, we're going down to a dry desert. It's basically a desert, but more desert. And you know what? We're going to strive out there. I'm already feeling King of Hammers is going to be great this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's survival out there.
Survival of the fittest.
Oh, there's no water. There's
you got to bring everything in. Wow.
You have to bring everything in. Yeah, there's nothing.
Every single piece of trash from the start of the event. Like right now, I'm doing some volunteer work doing trash pickup. Every single piece of trash, to make that event happen, has to be picked up before the event even starts. And then throughout the event, they have to leave the whole desert spotless. They'll have lines of 40 people walking the desert with trash bags and trash grabbers.
They clean up everything.
The cleanup, they take very great care of the land out there.
That's good.
It's cool to see a very well functioning event in action. And that's why I showed up early. I'm 10 days early to this event. I didn't get here early enough. Everything's already just in full swing. The setup, the vendors, it's wild out here.
Yeah, we were just left when you showed up.
That's right.
And now we're back in Colorado. We're going to go back a few days now back there.
Dude, that'd be freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, I definitely have to make more events this year. And I got to tell everybody, if you got one close within driving distance, just go. Even if it's just to watch, go meet the people. Make sure you throw a wheel in the trunk. Because you're going to learn some stuff and just go have some fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's 8 hours drive away, totally worth it. Like some of these events for me, I have to drive like 24 hours just to make it. Like, there's a lot of driving. I mean, Brady, how
Yeah.
many times have you driven coast to coast back and forth at this point? 10,
You
15
can't.
times?
Probably a lot.
I have no
100?
idea. I don't know. I really don't know.
Is
A
there a
lot.
state you haven't been in?
Yes.
Oh, which state?
I haven't been up to like Washington,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oregon area.
Yeah.
Haven't been up that way. Everyone says it's amazing, but I just
Yeah,
haven't.
there's a lot of small states up there.
Maybe
Yeah.
there should be some races up that way this year.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Montana race up there. Ooh.
Oh, Idaho's beautiful.
Idaho, that's right, Bozeman. Yeah.
That's a good place to ride. But so is Miami and New York.
Yeah, New York is fun.
There's so many venues. Oh, that's the beautiful thing about racing and riding. You go to these events, like you don't just get to travel on a vacation. You get to get out of your car, get out of your hotel, and you get to go put in, like, for example, Roger is down here. You have the Marty's tour, which is turned into the Roger tour as time has progressed. And that was one of my first few events that I went out to meet and make friends. I went down to California to the Marty's tour, and 100 people doing 600 miles of riding over the course of a week.
Wow.
Absolutely. Through California,
Wow.
Orange County, Angels Crest. I don't even know the names of these places, but like they're in here.
Yeah.
Like locked in.
Just slapping the miles. Captain sent his links need some love, man. Looks like he's been riding the snot out of that thing. And Roger he's trying to go watch some Dawson's Creek. Nice, man. Thanks for joining us, Raj. That's the best.
Here, I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
All righty. And what we got here? Oh, okay. Boise, Idaho, in the house. That's where I am. Okay. And okay, Amp is asking Captain Senate, what specs would you want for a jump wheel? See, I ride street most of the time, and then like slight off-road, so I would need like a hybrid. But again, I'm not a hardcore rider like you guys, man. So I mean, I don't ride hard like that. I always say I'm a cruise rider, so
I cruise too, though. I like to take it easy. It depends who you're riding with. Like if they set the vibe. When you go out with the different groups, they have different vibes.
That's a fact. I remember, dude, I was heading down. Should I tell a story? Yeah, I'll tell a story. I normally cruise when I ride. So I was going on to Pittsburgh, me and you stride. And I had to go pick up a rental car. I'm on the RS, dude. It was like 98 degrees in Jersey, so it was hot. And the fans on those RSs, even the EXNs, were a little bit wacky sometimes, man. So I jump on the wheel. I'm going to go get the freaking car, dude. And I'm ripping on that thing, man. Ripping. And I'm halfway to the place, and the wheel just tilts back on me because I overheated it, and it just died just on the sidewalk. I'm like, son of a bitch. So it's laying on the sidewalk, and I'm just sitting there waiting for it to cool down. And then it cools down. I jump back on it. I get there. I rent a car, get to Pittsburgh, pull out the RS again, and same thing. I had burned out the fan. I burned out the fan on it, but I was running that thing hard. But it's true. Depending on who you're riding with, sometimes you'll giddy up and go, and sometimes you just cruise without. It depends on who you're riding with. Yeah.
Yeah, like, am I going to be able to look left and right on this ride, or am I just going to be like, we're going
tunnel?
Yeah,
tunnel vision.
That's why sometimes I go on a ride with people. I'm like, oh, okay, good. It's going to be like this. This is nice. Riding slow. I don't mind it. Yeah, you can catch me riding 15 miles an hour on the sidewalk. I'm not afraid of it.
That's the best. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take time to smell the roses.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm pretty excited where we are right now in the EUC community. And I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little bit better up here in Jersey. Again, dude, I love to ride, but man, riding in like 15-degree weather, it just freaking sucks, dude. 20-degree weather. Last week I was riding. I actually put that video up, man. I think it was like 40 or 50 mile an hour wind gusts. You can see the sign next to me. It's like,
yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
It was bad, dude.
I'm not in New Jersey right now.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. but you got to get the miles in.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it, man. We are, if anything, I don't know, man. What are your final thoughts, man? What do you have to look forward to? What are you excited for?
These first few races coming up is really what I'm excited for, because then we can have some points on the table. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, that'll help you sort things out. You know what I mean? See how it's running. Yeah, that'll be cool, man.
Yeah.
So my question is now, I signed up as a sponsor partner. Could I go back in to sign up as an athlete? Can I change my status?
No, you don't have to change it. You can be both.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And if you're an athlete, you could be a fan too.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm fans of all you guys. So
yeah, you can be everything. You could be everything in there.
Yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. That is awesome, and that's what it's all about, man. It's about the community, camaraderie. Yeah. Everybody supporting everybody. Get in there, follow everybody. Become their fan. And like I said, I'm here for the long haul, man. And I appreciate you guys for coming on.
Thank you so much.
And Joe, what's up, man? So what are you looking forward to this upcoming? Well, you're already in the thick of it already, man.
What am I looking forward to with this event, this upcoming event?
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder.
Dude, probably just, making friends. You meet a lot of really great people at these events, really good people. People that are like doers and senders, like the type of people is not the people you meet at the grocery store. These people are like people who drove out to the middle of the desert to send it, it's a great crowd. It really is. There's a lot of really, there's famous people. If you like paparazzi or stuff, there's people who, are rich out there. If you like people with money, I don't know. There's a little bit of everything out there, little flavor of everything.
Good deal, man. And that's what it's all about. Having fun, meeting people, honing your skill set. And that's it, man. Like I said, I'm having a great time. Definitely want to make it to more events. And I think I need to push myself a little bit harder too. I know people are asking me what type of wheel I would get. I'm happy with my links, but I think I would get something like a stunt wheel. Like the the Eon, I think it's however you pronounce that wheel. Something a little bit smaller that you can slap around and just hone your skills. You know what I mean? Learn the pendulum, learn, backwards and all, learning how to jump and stuff like that. Something that's not too heavy. And that's probably would be my next wheel. Something just that's going to make me a better rider. Not so much the speed, but something that's going to build my skills. So that's what I'm looking for.
Hey, what does Seth ride right now? That real fast, tiny wheel.
Oh, the Rocket.
Oh, that thing is nasty. I think that wheel's underrated.
Yeah. It's underrated, dude. I see Seth on it, dude. Underrated. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I can't keep up with him on a V14. No chance. Like that thing has way higher top speed. It's like half the size.
Dude, it's that wheel does not get any credit. I swear it doesn't.
It doesn't have much battery, but I mean, it burns it nicely. And it's small diameter. You get more torque with it. That's fun stuff.
Yeah,
dude, that thing. You let me ride it at the Wheel Life Rally. And
do you know what's going to be a good wheel? That Falcon Pro.
Oh, honestly, Falcon Pros for like people, just in general, like.
No, you don't even. No, it's nothing like. I mean, the original Falcon's nice too. It's really nice. The Falcon Pro.
I think Bago might come after me about the Falcon Pro.
What's the Falcon Pro, dude? I know the Falcon. I've ridden one. They're fun.
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Wait till it comes and you'll see.
Is it like... Okay. I could already imagine a Falcon with a little bit extra, get to it.
I didn't ride it. And I put like a little bonus round in my last video. I think Bago's going to kick my ass right. I'm watching them take it apart or put it together. Dude, there's so many screws. I call it the Falcon Screw Pro. It was like he's putting together a jigsaw puzzle, dude. I'm like, I don't know why they use that many screws in that freaking
Can't be as
dude.
Bad as a 9-bot.
Dude, I think it might be worse than a 9-bot.
No, maybe all the screws are what keeps it strong. I think that's the wheel that Joe won't be able to break.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could probably put a chain on that and drag it behind the car for 15 miles.
Dude, that's what I need, dude, because I've been sliding
That
my face for
wheel-
50 miles.
Wow. And
Oh man, because I'm looking at all these screws. I'm like, dude, unless they're gonna put Loctite and all them freaking things, I was like, I thought it might be more points of failure. But hey, if you say it's tough, man, then all right, okay. Yeah, you got to ride it anyway. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
then we'll also probably be using those the draggies and stuff at Hammers. You know, the draggies.
Ooh, yes. Draggy. What's a draggy, dude?
It's gonna be able to tell like everything about your race.
Oh, really?
Almost like a
Oh,
race
like
box.
race box, but
like a
draggy.
race
Okay.
box. Oh.
Okay, I like it.
The Draggy Pro.
Draggy,
Okay.
I like how y'all have it like you can put on. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, Brady.
No, it's
That
pretty
is
cool,
cool,
and it's
man.
small. I've used them before, and they're really good.
Hey, will that one tell G's? How
Look at
many
that.
G's
It's
you're
like-
pulling?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna show everything.
Everything,
is
dude. Because
crazy.
people don't understand. Like you're like unicycles, you're throwing G's around, not just
Yeah.
1 G, but like 2 G's. Like, dude, you get into this. Like, it amazes me how much like you can.
I didn't know until I
maybe not
started
too,
using
but
the app.
You can get up
all
there.
that stuff. It shows you all of those G's, and you're like nuts. It's really cool, and could definitely help you make you faster too. I think. Just
I
because
gotta tell
where
a
you-
funny story. Oh, sorry, Brady.
no, you got the
Oh,
funny story.
Okay, so funny story. So you know, like old style RSs, right? So like I don't know what it was. One time I was driving down a canyon road and I had it on its side, and I was turning the corner so hard in the van, like the thing was rolling, and the thing stood up. It turned on and started riding the side of the wall towards the back. Because I have my my mirror over here, and I see it just coming at me, like the lights just like full on darting from my head. It's like here, bro. I'm like, ah! Like
That's
I
funny.
died, bro. Oh my gosh. I wrote a message to not InMotion, but to BGoat about that. About car, like your wheel turning
That's
in.
crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't know like I don't know if it was like some weird fluke, but I always thought like you could turn a wheel on by G's. Like if you sat there, turned it sideways and spinned it on like a centrifuge, I kind of wonder if it'd turn it. That might be a good question for Roger. But one time, dude, it was
that's
riding up my
crazy.
wall, coming at my face. The G's of it, just like it was all like standing up, balancing, like on, like it was some weird, spooky, wookie stuff.
It's possessed. Like,
Dude, I was like, oh my god, dude, my
Christine and the
killed me.
wheels.
Like, dude, I saw in the mirror like a freaking eye, like catching like right before you get murdered. Wheel was freaking after for blood or something. I don't think it
Popped up
was
out
too
of the
happy
seat.
after taking it into snow.
That's freaking nuts, man.
Yeah.
I never.
Sorry, it's just
Where
quick
if you
backstory.
where did you purchase the Draggy, the Draggy Pro?
I think E-Ride Life has them on there.
Okay,
But yeah, well, I'll get the.
that's cool. I never. Yeah, that's
I'll figure
actually
it out,
pretty
find out
good
where
to
they are.
have.
Hey,
And
that's
you-
something.
We're selling them, so
Okay, nice.
yeah.
That's something I'm a little bit curious about. How is the E-Ride Life partnership with BGoat and the warehouses coming to the Americas? You know, like I heard that they might get like a facility down in California or something like for parts. You know, so it's not like a million-year wait. Maybe have I been misinformed?
That'd be-
No, it's not. There's no long waits and stuff. I mean, you can get. What do you need?
What do I need? Everything.
Just cinema crate.
Because
Just
if
cinema
I
crate
made a
stuff.
list,
You come by all the time to pick up parts and stuff, Joe.
dude, not enough, dude. That's for other people. I don't pick my own stuff. I don't got money for that, dude. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into get one of those, man. I actually like to tinker around with that.
Are those going to be out there for the racers at King of Hammers? Like for everybody? Like how many racers are we sending out? Like, or well, how's that going to work out with the race boxes?
If you have one, it works.
All
You
right.
can get one.
Okay, I got to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
But
Like to,
I think we're gonna get them on a few of the racers as well.
mhm. Now, do
Sweet.
you put it on you wear it, or do you put it on the unit itself?
I put it right on the top of my helmet. It's a little piece of Velcro on the back
Okay.
there, and then I just right on top of my
I
helmet.
think I've seen that on your helmet, dude. Didn't
Yeah.
know what it was. Right in the
Yeah.
middle, right? I think I've seen it.
I mean, some people mount it on their wheels and stuff like that.
That's cool.
You want to have it so it points up at the satellites,
Okay.
I guess.
for the best connection, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people use it for cars and stuff, like drag races and cars, motorcycles and things.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seen the race box, but I've never heard of the Draggy Pro. I'm gonna pick one of those up. I think that'd be nice to tinker around with. So, guys, what we're gonna start doing, we're gonna make our final descent. We're gonna start bringing her down. We're gonna make a landing. If you guys have any other tidbits that you would like to share, feel free. Again, I appreciate you guys coming on, and I do want to apologize. I wasn't able to get the site up and show the screen, but I try to show some screenshots so people can take and see what the USA EUC is all about. But I think it's a phenomenal idea. You guys got my support 100%. Everybody that watches the stream or is watching now, please go on, sign up, become a fan, athlete, partner. Just follow, have fun, get you a wheel, jump on it, ride it like you hate it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is good stuff, man. I appreciate you guys. So if you have anything else you want to drop, feel free now. And
no, thanks, Seth, for getting that site together. That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work, and there's a lot more to do still.
Yeah, but you got the you guys got the a great foundation set up. Yeah. So hard part, actually the hardest part is probably trying to get started. You got to start it, and it's up. So shout out to Seth for that. And then just put it on cruise control, man, and enjoy the ride.
Well, and let the community build it. So anybody that has any ideas with anything, like, let us know.
How about you,
Sensei? You wouldn't mind if I plugged one of my own products? You know, like nobody really pays you too much money to do what you love. So
nah, dude, go ahead,
that
man.
I'd like to share with you guys. And you know, if you like tea or herbal supplements, this is for you. This is a business me and my brother are starting to, help pay for trips and make, the life of unicycling, actually happen. So our brand is called Sip Ease Tea. Sip Ease Tea. Yes, it's a very unique brand, a very unique herbal supplement. Our selling point with this stuff is, do you want a wet mouth? Like, do you want your mouth to salivate? Like just not stop salivating. Like this stuff has a plant in it that was used in Asia for forever. And it forces you to salivate. So if you have like dry mouth, or you're taking medications, or like for any reason you'd want a wet mouth, like that's to you. This literally forces you to salivate. And if you take like strong enough concentrations, it'll like force your eyes and nose to start salivating. So it's a really cool product for old people. It's tea, caffeine free, herbal supplement. It's called Sippy's Tea. Really cool business and completely new to the market. It's almost like a new flavor to me. Like you have your 5 flavor, like umami, like nobody, okay, this is the second part. So this tea doesn't just make you salivate. It also it has a mild topical anesthetic in it. So like but it's if you want more details, there's blogs all about this plant called Splanthus. But the blend, makes you salivate, but it also makes your mouth buzz and tingle, like if you popped a bumblebee into your mouth, Okay. So it's like a weird sensation when you try this too. So it doesn't just make you salivate and your mouth wet, it also makes your mouth kind of numb and tingly. So Sippy's Tea, yeah. Try it out, please.
What's cool
support
about
my dreams.
Heck yeah, dude. What's cool about what you're saying too? We've been at races, and you get out there, dude, and your mouth is dry as a freaking desert, dude. That is the worst.
Can you imagine racing or being a prime athlete on a marathon? Your mouth's dry, and you have something that forces your glands just to, like.
You're gonna have some of that right at Hammers, Joe.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of it to bring down. Yeah. It's more giveaway stuff to like the elites, Brady, and no, I'm joking.
No, but that's a good thing to try out. Actually, like I said, even if you run, weightlift, you've been in the gym, and your mouth gets all dry, dude.
It hits a completely new demographic. No one else does anything like this. For one, and for two, like it has very good use cases from medicine to, like it has a lot of use cases. It's a very cool plant. But check it out, sippystea.com. Read a blog, buy a bag. it literally helps me be here racing and doing this stuff. I couldn't do what I love without Sip Ease.
Sip Ease, baby. There you go. Sip Ease tea. Go there, show some support.
Thanks for letting me plug that. You know, that's like my
dude.
business. You know, me and my brothers. You know, like, we're trying to make things go. You know, make it a reality. Nice. Fun events. You know, like IT. You know, more unicycle events.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. And like I said, we all have lives outside of riding EUCs, and we can help each other make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, that's what I like about the EUC too. They really make it happen. Brady is someone you could ask to make it happen. He'll pull a freaking carrot out of a hat, you know, and there's no hat or carrot, you know, maybe, I don't know. Like, it's guys do anything, you know. Brady, really, if you put your mind to anything, oh my God, dude, it's amazing to be around you as a friend. Like, your energy is, you know, to get stuff done, like technical, put together, smart, you know, calculated planning. Oh, okay. Anyway, I love you, Brady, man. You're a very great friend.
He's a good dude, man. Good dude. And we have the Tommy Jordan. I think this is EUC vibes, dude. I believe this is what's happening, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy taught me how to ride stairs. Yep, on my Sherman. Yeah. I was like, oh, I never done stairs before. And he was like, okay, we're gonna go do these. And I was like, okay. We got to the top, and I was like, these are very long and steep. And he was like, yeah, there's not really the stairs I would teach somebody on. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just follow you down them. He's like, yeah, just ride down them, follow me. And yeah.
And that's what you did.
Taught me how to ride downstairs.
And here's another bit of information, history for you. The reason why I bought the RS-19 was because of Tommy. He let me ride his RS-19 at Cobra's indoor rally. And I was out there zooming around the parking lot. I was like, I got to get one of these. And I ended up getting one because of Tommy. Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, he's the best. He is hilarious. He's really the funniest.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's funny.
Ever. You know?
That's who was. He was with me. That's who was with me when I was flying through from the demo. He was on. He was on his Sherman. Yeah, and I was on that V10F.
He's got good vibes.
He does.
Good vibes.
He does. Oh, there we go. He's signed up for USA EUC. We'll be recommending other races. Yes, nice.
Thanks for pushing the sport further. You know, every little thing, every avenue, dude. Just spread the word of EUCs. You know.
Yeah.
Like, if you like to write it, other people do too. It's almost selfish not to share it, you know.
Oh, guys, I've usually ask the guys when they come on the show too. How do you guys feel about the PEV laws? Do you think they're going to crack down? And what are your guys' thoughts?
Would you like to go first, Brady? I guess you first.
No, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, okay. This is such an interesting topic because regulation is coming. It's as simple as that. Regulation is coming. If you look at your local laws, they're adding laws into the books classifying these things. We are being written into the books. If you go down and, you know, go through your Lexi portal or whatever and check out your actual, you know, like laws, like you'll see they're starting to add single wheel devices, you know, like they're starting to cut this stuff up, man. It's going to be a matter of time. Like, we live in a gray area, and honest to God, us riders who got in around 20, you know, beginning of COVID, like we got the prime, we got the gray area where we could go out at anywhere and not bother anybody and nobody complains. But, you know, with wheels exceeding speeds of 1,000 miles an hour, I'm joking, but like with wheels getting, you know, faster and faster and more powerful and more heavy, I mean, there's only a matter of time before we get to, you know, 100-pound, 200-pound, 300-pound wheel, 500-pound wheel. Why not? I'd ride a 500-pound one wheel. And that, you know, we will need insurance. In fact, if there was insurance I could get to just cover my ass, sorry for the language, if I could just get insurance, you know, on my unicycle in case I hit someone, I wouldn't want to be responsible. I'd want to make sure that person's, you know, taken care of. So I think regulation will come in. Like, it's you know, we're going on highways, like, you know.
But I think safety starts with you. So ride safely.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in a position you're going to hurt anybody else.
Yeah. The community sets the bar.
Do whatever you want to do.
Right.
Do whatever you want to do, and just don't hurt anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Go run into a tree. Just don't hurt anybody else. That's how this sport gets made. Go out there, you know, jump off some cliffs with your EUC. Like, you would love it, you know, hurt yourself a little bit, break something, you know, hate it, love it again, but don't hurt people. Be safe around them.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't have, like, with me, I've been riding. I've been riding under the radar in Jersey here for 5 years. Never had a problem with the cops, and the times they have stopped me, I was riding in the park one time. He's like, "Yeah, man, mind you riding? You know,
Mhm.
they just paved the park. If you can just keep to the bike lanes, ride on the road, whatever." Never had a
Yeah.
problem.
I've
Am I
never
right?
had a problem. You
Yeah.
respect
So
people, respect everything around you. You know, you just you don't be a dirtbag. You know, like you ride with some common sense. You know, yeah, I've never had a run in with cops because of me riding on a trail or a certain area. If anything, they're like, "Hey, what class is that?" And only class 2 e-bikes. You know, I'm like, and I'd be honest,
right.
yeah, it's over class 3. But like the thing that's so great about unicycles is it's not like an e-bike. These things are self-balancing. It's like if you're losing traction, you're on your face. You know, the point is
Right.
not to slide, it's to just flow. You know, in fact, EUCs probably have a less footprint than walking. You know, like
It
honestly, I
really
mean, a street
does.
tire, if you're taking street and dirt, less than walking. You know, like
It really
horses, you know,
does.
10 to 1 rut up the trails worse than us, and you know, no one's complaining about those. You know, people don't even complain about
Exactly.
the EUCs. We make such a little environmental impact, and in fact, being on an EUC, I do like trash programs where I go pick up trash, you know, or
Yeah.
just while I'm riding, you know, like I love the area I ride in. You know, you just ride and pick up some trash. You know, do what you can
Yeah.
to make the trails, you know, like beautiful.
Mhm.
It's easy for us to ride around and pick up garbage. It's hard for
Oh
people
yeah,
to walk into a trail and then they bend
Yeah.
over and pick up garbage. Like for us, it's almost like
yeah, 15-mile trail. You know, if I picked up every single piece of trash on a 15-mile
That's a
trail, I mean,
fact.
you know, like it'd take me 3 hours. You know, in fact, I went out to 100 doors. I was handing out flyers to 100 doors. You know, it took me 2 hours to get to 100 doors. You know, in a
Wow.
neighborhood, just going door to door, knocking on the door. You know, soliciting. You know, like
You
100
see?
doors in 2 hours. That's good numbers, dude, for
That's
talking to
really good
people and
numbers.
selling stuff like that. Like EUCs are the ultimate answer for micro mobility.
It
Like if I
is.
was a kid and had one of these, oh my gosh, I'd be
Oh,
running the world.
dude. Yeah. And one thing that I was saying to somebody, and I just want to get your guys' thoughts on it, and anyone else, you can put some, you know, right in the comments. They're talking about licensing and regulation, right? I was like, well, why couldn't we fall under something like an ultralight, meaning like a plane? You don't need
Yeah,
a license. You
exactly.
don't. Yeah, you don't
yeah,
need a license for that. If it
that's the
stays
thing.
under a
Yeah,
certain weight and a certain speed, I say even more so weight.
yeah. Well, a
Why?
lot of the government
Yeah,
classifies stuff by the EUCs are micro. They're the smallest you can get for the most power. Like most things,
exactly.
they weigh it. So it's like, oh, this thing weighs 60 pounds. You
Mhm.
know, like so and so. Like they
That's a
set
good
so much
angle.
regulation. Like they got
That's
nothing
a
on
good
us because
angle.
our stuff weighs less than like a scooter. You know, like it goes
That's what I
100.
think. Yeah, and I think if we stay under a certain weight, then you shouldn't have to get a license for it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, maybe
that's
like a class thing,
100%.
and honestly, that's expectable. Like honestly, if there was a class like after you get a P6, you gotta like okay, that's hard because everybody knows how to ride once they get to a P6. But if you're getting to like the higher classes, like over 60 miles an hour highway speeds, like you know, there should be like a motorcycle safety class. Like I took my MSF course here in Denver, best class in my life, changed my life in driving, completely
Mhm.
changed how I drive, and the amount of accidents just from taking that class, you know, I've probably saved myself because honestly, education is everything. And being educated about safety is very important. And Amped Electric Games focuses a lot on safety. You look at it's very strict to get into these races. You have to have all your gear. You got to be doing everything right. You know, I'm kind
Well,
of
that's what
rambling,
you.
but like the
Nah,
EUCs aren't
dude.
going to ramble forever.
Nah, dude. That's a perfectly good point. So check this out. So if we kept it under like an ultralight law, if it was written for
Yeah.
EUCs, you have AMP Games, right? You go to AMP Games. If you need a safety course, you can take the safety course there, get
Oh yeah.
stamped, and you see what I'm trying to say?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
you could even try to
yeah,
do
dude.
like a, you know, multi-level marketing scheme where you could get your buddy to take like become a trainer, like become an EUC teacher. You know, the more people you
Yeah,
get teaching.
because I think there's ways
Good
around it.
scheme.
Because if you can do that with an airplane or paraglider,
Yeah.
there's
I
no
like
reason, or ultralight helicopters, there's no reason why we can't do with EUCs where you don't
that.
have to
Yeah,
have a license.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, dude, you don't need a
totally.
license to fly in the
I
sky.
like
You
that.
shouldn't have to have a license to, you know,
exactly.
like literally do the equivalent to riding a bike. You know, like faster bike if you get the right wheel. But like people can bike at 30 miles an hour. There's no license for those. You
Right.
know,
And
but
think
you
about it though.
know,
Everyone's not
Idea
there
is
is
clocking
dangerous.
those, and every rider's not clocking those high speed numbers. It's just like you
Oh yeah.
guys know what you're doing. You guys are elite riders, but your average rider's not clocking those numbers like that. So
Just remember, if they're riding on the road, they're a professional rider. They know what they're doing. If they're
yeah,
on
you
the road, they know what they're doing.
gotta know what you're doing on the freaking road, dude.
Highly skilled.
Skilled riders. That's what I'm referencing. It's been a minute since that.
That's the truth. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh man, love you guys.
Uh,
And guys, I think this is about it. Like,
all right.
Oh, Jersey. Live Farms is up. He says what we got here. It looks like we're gonna be riding dirty in Jersey's all right. Gotta be careful with Jersey though, man. It's like it's nice and calm 1 minute. You can be out on a toll road the next minute.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Jersey, man.
Yep.
Okay, we got one more comment here. Wearing my Sensei Vegan inspired G-string, smoking a joint. Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. I'll be there with you in a moment. Don't worry.
Party time.
Oh man. Guys.
Yeah.
Again,
it's been very nice.
It's been fun, man. Appreciate
we could
you
talk
guys
all night.
We could honestly. We could.
Dude, I know I talk to you guys all night. I talk to Brady all night.
Yeah, I talked to Joe all night.
Dude, honestly, like we could really do some rambling of some good stories. Brady and I go way back to riding. Like, dude, this guy, he has like Roger hurts himself and all of a sudden he's lying down on the ground jumping him. Like, that's his thing, Like Brady, he has this thing where if he gets behind you, you don't even have to see him. You'll just cut out and hit your face, He's like, he'll push you. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have this dude is just posting some, I don't know what he's posting there, but anyway, let me make sure we got all these not compliments, these comments here. I think we got them all. So guys, again, I enjoyed the time we had tonight. Everybody, thank you so much for watching, spending your Friday evening, morning, noon, or night with us. Again, Wheelie Brady, thank you so much. Cooler Joe, thank you so much.
Yes.
Any final words?
Thank you. Seriously,
you.
You make this happen. You're like, I
Dude,
love
you're the guy that we're talking about. Like, get out there, show the people the sport. You're doing it, for us. So thank you, really.
I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Go show your support for USA EUC. Support these guys on their channels. I will leave links for all their stuff. I should have everything up by Sunday. All the links and everything in the video. But again, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there. You ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. You're
Brady.
And Cooler Joe.
That's it, baby. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Get out there, slap some miles on your wheels.
It's gonna be a good week.
Yeah, man. Hello. Good night.
Hey, good night.